78 lakhs. That is what my US Masters actually cost me. And before you close this video, two things. First, this isn't a scare tactic. Second, my actual financial outcome looked very different because of a funding opportunity I got a few weeks going in. But when I boarded my flight, none of that was guaranteed. All I had was a one-way ticket and a very large number staring back at me. Number one, tuition. The biggest line item and where everyone focuses on, which is fine, but most people just stop there. For my masters at UT Austin, tuition was roughly $45,000 to $50,000 for the full program of 2 years. At the exchange rate at that time of my admission in 2022, that was approximately 35 to 40 lakhs. The rates have moved up significantly since then, so please check the current rate for your own planning. For context across the two schools, public universities can typically run 15 to 25 lakhs per year. Private universities can hit 30 to 45 lakh per year. The difference between the two schools is around 20 to 40 lakh over the 2 years. Number 2, university fees and health insurance. This is where the hidden costs start appearing and most of the students get caught off guard. Depending on the school plan, expect $2,000 to $3,500 per year. Over the 2 years, that's 3 to 6 lakh for the insurance alone. Combined with the other fees, budget an extra 6 to 8 lakh on top of your tuition estimate. Number 3. Before even your first class begins, you have already spent enough amount of money.
GRE or TOEFL exam fees. Application fees. Most of the schools charge around $75 to $100 per application and you are realistically applying to 8 to 12 universities. Then there is the SEVIS fee of $350, F-1 visa fee of $185, flight tickets, document preparation, travel for your visa appointment if you're not in a metro city.
For most students, this pre-arrival spending lands up to 2 to 4 lakhs before they even arrive in the US. Number 4. The first month nobody budgets for. The day you land, your expenses start immediately.
Security deposit, which is usually a month of rent paid upfront. So before you have even slept a full night in your new city, you are paying the rent for the first month and the security all at once. Then there is the mattress, kitchen basics, utensils, groceries, a phone plan, and also all the furniture that you get for your apartment.
You are literally building a life from scratch in 72 hours. Budget a minimum of 1.5 to 2.5 lakh for the first month alone. This buffer will save you an enormous amount of stress at your worst possible time. Number 5. Living expenses and why your city changes everything. This is the category that dramatically adds up to your total cost. And also, ironically, the one people think least carefully about when they're choosing their universities. Same degree, two different cities, completely different financial reality. For example, Austin, where I did my masters, and New York City.
For Austin, Texas, where I did my masters in 2022, rent is around $700 to $1,100 per month. Food is $250 to $400 per month. Utility and internet can be somewhere around $50 to $100 per month. And then there's the phone plan, which is around $20 to $50. Transportation is usually free of cost for the students, but it can get up to $50 to $100 per month. Total is roughly around $1,100 to $1,700 per month, which is about 1 to 1.4 lakhs per month. Now compare that with New York City. Rent gets increased to $1,400 to $2,500 per month. Food is around $400 to $600. Transportation through subway or metro is around $130. The total gets to $2,200 to $3,500 per month, which is around 1.8 to 3 lakhs. Over 2 years, this is almost 45 to 65 lakhs.
Same master's degree, 20 to 35 lakh difference, purely based on the city that you choose. That is why I always say, don't just choose a university, choose a city as well. They are not separate decisions. So what did the total cost actually look like?
For tuition, it was around 35 to 40 lakhs. Fees and health insurance is 6 to 8 lakh. Pre-arrival expenses is around 2 to 4 lakh. Living expenses for 2 years is almost 20 to 35 lakhs. So the total gets somewhere around 70 to 85 lakhs. For me, the final number landed around 78 lakhs.
Here is where my story changed. A few weeks into my first semester, I got a teaching assistantship. That one opportunity significantly changed the financial math of my entire degree. We'll get into the exact numbers in the next episode because it deserves a conversation of its own. But I want you to hear this. When I chose UT Austin, I could not assume that I'll be getting that funding. It was not guaranteed and it never is for anyone. So I planned my financials assuming the worst case scenario, and you should too. Always build your budget around the full number, hoping for the best case scenario but plan without it. Now, one thing I want you to take away: build your own estimate. Not your university's, not your friends, yours.
Look at tuition, look at the city, look at housing costs in that area, look at insurance, look at what your actual monthly life will cost. Then add a 15 to 20% buffer because something unexpected always comes up. A medical bill, a flight home, a broken laptop. Life doesn't care about your spreadsheet.
The students who navigate this best aren't always the smartest in the rooms. They are just the ones who planned ahead and were not blindsided by the real numbers. 78 lakhs was real, the stress was real, and so was the opportunity on the other side. But I'm so glad I understood the numbers before I made the decision, not after. So in the next episode, I'll share how I got the teaching assistantship. Not once, but for all the 4 semesters for both years. I'm going to share the exact system I built before I even landed in the US. If this breakdown helped you, share it with someone who is in the middle of making this decision right now. Subscribe because the next episode can genuinely save someone tens of lakhs. Till then, more chai, more chaos. See you next week.